Hello, girls. Um, so I've been dancing around a bit, and I just wanted to share some observations that I have. It's a bit weird because I don't know what's obvious and what's not, but since we cannot talk, then I guess I have to say all the stuff, even if they're obvious as well. So, um, yeah, I noticed for myself three basic ways of understanding how to do the trance dance. Um, and the one, I guess, is the simplest one, is just the repetition, and then how it gets either bigger or smaller or denser or looser, with more weight, with less weight. And then the other way is just to have a repetition that is constantly going, and while the repetition is happening, there is a subtle change in the positioning of the body, and that, of course, affects the repetition itself. The third way I observed was having a movement going and then just letting it travel from body part to another. So there is, I don't go with the arms and go bigger or stronger, or move my torso and let my arms have an effect from that movement, but I let my arms move and I see how that affects my shoulders, and then slowly the arms maybe stop or maybe they continue, but then the shoulders affect the abdomen, and so on, so on. So there is like a wave of movement passing through the body. So that's three things. Then I tried to do the miniature version that Mette, you said you've been practicing, and I found it very difficult. Like I felt I had to use my imagination much more than my actual sensorial understanding of what is happening in my body, and it was very weird. I very fast became very big, and then I didn't know how to tune it down again. Yeah, I don't know, but it's something I'm gonna keep trying to do. I don't know if I'll ever manage. Then rhythm-wise, I was also thinking again about the audible rhythm, and I was trying to like have a song in my head or different musics playing as I'm dancing, and trying to find different like two parallel rhythms going on in the body in the same time. Or yeah, the simpler version of that is just to have a rhythm going and having the double rhythm in the head, or the halftime rhythm in the head. But I found that it helps a lot to have an actual song in the head, because of course the song has all the different rhythms, but it's very difficult still to do. And also I realized that there is something with doing the trance dance, but not moving your feet, so doing it with both feet on the floor all the time, that allows creating more complex rhythms, because there is something in the need of transferring the weight from one leg to the other all the time that creates this very basic duality, like this very steady, constant dual rhythm, which can of course go faster or slower, but that is always continuous. that keeps away from allowing more complexity, or at least from, or maybe it doesn't, but I don't know. Um, yeah, so I tried to do a whole exercise where I don't move my feet at all, and there was something in the two that disappeared. So I'm not sure if it really has to do with the legs, but I think so. So yeah, if you want to try that, it's different. It's nice. And the text I sent you yesterday, from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, chapter number 9. So I tried also to do a session that was 10 minutes long to that sound. And then I also did a session where I didn't listen to the sound, but I tried to repeat the images or the landscape that is described in the different parts of the text. And of course, in the two sessions, very different things came up. So the memory space of the landscape was very, very different than the instant reaction to the description. And yeah, it was also fun to try. And yeah, the memory of the description was much more detailed somehow, but of course I also add my own details when I do it. While the reading out loud description had a much more visual effect on my body, so a much more recognizable situation. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope it's clear what I say. Have a very good day and have fun. Ciao.